Hello everyone, my name is Abhinav. I am the co-founder of TableTrack. So in this video we are going to talk about the super admin panel of the TableTrack. What it is all about, what are the modules in the super admin panel, and how to set up your application. So let's get started with it. Firstly, we will log in with the super admin login details. So this is the dashboard you are going to see once you log into your super admin panel. First thing first, we have to set up our settings for the whole application so that our application can work correctly. As you can see right now, there is one notification over there that I have to set up my SMTP details. SMTP details are basically the email setting details which the application requires to send emails to your customers or whichever user you want to send the email through application. So let's first set up it. I'm going to use my test details. Now it is saved. If I want to test it, I can do it. It says email sent successfully. That it means my application is working correctly. I can even test it. So it says SMTP test email. This is the test email to verify your SMTP details. This kind of email you will get. Now my first thing is done. I have set up my SMTP details. If I go to dashboard again, that error notification is gone now. Now we will start setting up each setting one by one. Firstly, the app settings. Here are three fields: application name, the default language of your application, and the currency you want to use. Application name means it is the name which is going to be sent over the email or other notifications. Like suppose you can think it like just like your business name. What is your SaaS application name? You can add it here. So my application name is TableTrack. I have added TableTrack over here. Then it's the what is the default language of your application. Then next one is the what is the currency you want to use. You can add more in the currency settings. Also for the languages, you can add more languages in the language settings. There is fourth option which says restaurant requires approval. Basically what it means, if someone is coming to your application and sign up, do you want to first approve that restaurant before they have to use the application, or they can use just simply sign up and start using the application? So if you want that first you want to approve that restaurant, then you can enable this option. Otherwise you can keep it disabled. Here you can see that we have to set up the cron commands. So basically cron commands are used to run the commands on your server. If you want to know more about this, that how to set up this cron command on the server, you can simply click on watch tutorial link over here. Email settings we have already done. Now third one is the language setting. So your application requires more languages, then you can simply come here and enable the other languages. In the default application, you will not get the translations of the other languages apart from the English. So you will have to add more translations by going to the manage translation link. To set up it, I will put a link in the description. You can click on that link and understand how to add translations for the other languages. Next is the payment gateway. The application comes with two default gateways, which is Razorpay and Stripe. We are planning to add more payment gateways, but till the version 1.2.17, right now we have only two gateways. So these gateways will be used by your customers to pay for the subscriptions or charges to use your application. Like suppose you are creating packages and you want your customers to buy those packages, so charge your customer, you will have to enable these gateways. So for example, let's add Stripe, enable this Stripe payment gateway. Let me just quickly add it. You can see I have added my test Stripe key and secret over here. I will just click on the save. So now when I will add packages to my application, my customers will be able to buy those packages using Stripe payment gateway. Similarly I can enable RezerPay also. Now suppose you don't want to use any of the payment gateway from these, then you can use your own offline method, like let's suppose bank transfer, and here I will mention my bank account details like account number, so on. I can enable multiple offline payment methods. So when user will go to the billing page, they will be able to see offline payment method also. Now next is the theme settings. In the theme settings, you can change the logo. You can decide whether you want to show the restaurant name with the logo, like here. Here you can see there is logo and this is the text. So remember I told you about the application name. If I will change it to something other, like TableTrack 1, this also changes. Let's change this to rest. So here the text changes. Now if I go to the theme settings, if I do not want to show the this text over here, I can simply disable it. I click on save. Now only the logo shows. This is helpful if your logo is in the rectangular shape instead of the square. You can opt it for to remove this restaurant name over through the theme settings. You can change the logo. Now you have to add your favicons. Favicons are basically the icons which show on the mobile app or the browser on the top. If you can see, like this one, this small icon is coming through the favicon settings. By default, we have our own favicon which you can replace from here. So let me just give you an example. I'm just going to replace this icon with this one. So this is the icon I have chosen. Replace this icon when I click on the save. Now you can see the icon is changed. You can add more, like these are the icons which will be used for different devices. So I recommend to upload all these icons. To generate the icon, we have given a link over here. You can simply click on it and just drop your icon over here and click on the download. You will get all the icons which are required to upload over here. Now next is the theme settings, or like if you want to change the color. Right now it is somewhat indigo. So if you want to change it to, like, let's say red, you can simply click on this and click on save. Now you can see the color is changed to red over here. If you want to choose your own custom color, then you can click on this color chooser and choose your own custom color, whatever you want. Let's say blue. I will just click on the save. Now the theme color is changed to blue. So I'm just resetting my color. Now the next one is the push notification settings. So push notifications are basically the browser notification. If you want to send the notifications on the browser of your customers, then you can simply enable this option, generate the credentials. We have used the pusher beams, a third-party service. To generate the credential, you can click on this link and add the details over here. Once it is done, whenever a new order has come or something like that, once you have set up the push notification, you can go to the currencies, just cross check what are the currency we have added. If you want to add your own currency, simply click on this, add your currency, the currency symbol, currency code, what is the currency format you want to follow, and that's all. If you want to change the setting of this, you can simply click on the update and make the changes. The last one is the storage setting. By default, all the files which are uploaded through the application will be stored on your local server. If you want to use some third-party service, you can click on choose like DigitalOcean, AWS, Wasabi, and Minayo, and add the details over here. We have given a link over here for the documentation help of all these 4 service providers. So these are all the settings need to be done before start using the application. Now let's get started with the remaining options. So first, let's start with the packages. So packages are basically the subscriptions which your customers are going to subscribe to and pay you so that they can use your application and manage their restaurant. Each package allows you to set the modules you want to offer in each package, what is the price of that package, and what is the type of that package. Let me give you an example. Suppose I want to add a package. First I will see two options are there, whether the package is the paid package or it is a free option, free plan. So if it is a paid plan, you will have to add the amount over here. Currency is there. Then you can add 2 types of amount, monthly or the annual. This also depends upon the package type. There are 2 package types, standard and lifetime. And the standard one allows you to add 2 types of packages, monthly and annual, and then the other one is the lifetime. In the lifetime, you will have to just set only one price. Once the customer pay for this lifetime package, he will not get any other option, any future option to pay for that package. Basically, it is the one-time payment for the package only. But if you want your user to pay monthly or annual basis, you will have to choose package type to standard and then add monthly and annual cost. You can also see that there is Stripe ID option for the monthly and annual plan. When you go to your Stripe account and create packages over there, you will have to add the Stripe ID for both the monthly and annual package using your Stripe account. Then you will have to choose what are the modules you want to offer in that package, and there we have given some additional features also, like whether you want your user to add multiple branch, if they can change the theme settings, whether they can export the reports, allow table reservation, payment gateway integration, which are the valuable features in the application. So if you want to put some restrictions on those features also, you can do it for using this select additional feature options. At the end there is the trial package. So trial package is you can active or inactive. Once the customer sign up for your application, if and your trial package is active, he or she will automatically be subscribed to this trial package. You can set the number of days you want to allow to work for the trial package, set the same module restrictions, and once you enable the trial package, it will get activated and user will be subscribed to this one after the sign up. When the trial package gets expired, the user will be redirected to the default package automatically. You can't delete this default package. This is the package we need to set the user to by default if his package gets expired and he does not renew their package. Okay. Now when we add package, there is one more option which I forgot to tell you. It's the Now we go to the restaurant. Here you will see the list of restaurants which have signed up on your application. You can add a restaurant from your side also using this form. Suppose if you have enabled this option and a restaurant gets signed up, you will see the count over here that what are the number restaurant which requires your approval, and you can accept or decline that sign up. If I go to the details of the restaurant, here you will see the name of the restaurant, its address, what is their current package, when their package expires from, who is the admin of that restaurant, and these are the details, time zone, currency, and such information you can see over here. If you have allowed the package to add multiple branches, you can see the list of branches and how many orders have been placed till date on every branch over here. And these are the payments done by the restaurant to use your application. If you want to see that what your restaurant is able to see when there is a login as an admin, you can simply click on this impersonate, and now I am logged in as a restaurant admin, and I am able to see what all menu options I have. I can see what all orders have been placed, and basically it helps you. Suppose a restaurant raises a issue that I am not able to add an order from my application, you can simply click on impersonate and see what is the exact issue they are facing. In such cases it is very helpful. Now here is the list of payments done by your restaurants. Packages we have already considered. The billing, these are the billing payments done by your customers. Then in the offline request, you will see you have allowed to enable the offline payment methods in the payment gateway, and your customers pay via the offline method. Then you will be able to see the list of offline payments, and you can accept or decline the payment method after verifying from your own side. Then last one is the landing site. So your application has one landing site also by default, which your restaurants can see and see the list of features, festivals and so on, what is the pricing plan. All these details are coming from the super admin settings. These are the packages we have enabled over there. If you want to disable this landing site, you can simply click on this and click on save. Now if I will refresh it, it will not work anymore. Another option is for the landing site is like, if you want to use your own landing site, suppose I don't want to use my this landing site, but I want to use some other landing site. Let's suppose I want to use, we have our own other application worksuite.biz, and if I want to use this landing site, for example, I will simply add the URL over here, click on save. Now if I will open TableTrack.test, you will see that worksuite landing site is loaded instead of this TableTrack. Now if I want to revert to my own original landing site, I will simply click on save. If I refresh this, my original theme is back. Last one is the meta keyword and meta description, which is required for the SEO purposes. Your application supports dark and light theme both. It is the profile information of the super admin. It is recommended to enable two-factor authentication so that your application does not go to the wrong hands. It will show you on which all browser your account is logged in right now. Last is the app update. So on regular intervals, we keep on releasing the new updates with new features and the bug fixes. You will get notification over here, and you can simply come here and click on the app update. It will update your application to the latest version. So this is all from my side for the super admin site. And the coming videos, we will talk about the admin panel functionalities, the customer site functionalities, and so on. If you have any suggestions and if you have any question, you can comment, put them in the comments, and I will try to reply them as soon as possible. Thank you.